What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along today. The Manchester derby, people. United against City. United against City, mate. Prime Coronation Street, prime Manchester. Red against blue. You know, what colour is Manchester this season? I think we all know at the moment that it's probably light blue. But Man United have got a decent record in this game, so I'm sure it's going to be a big game, an exciting game, although Man United have got a few big players missing. Big up to everyone for tuning in today. Thank you very much. Omar, you sound surprised, my friend. Man said, raw, man is on time. Listen, the timing's getting better, people. We're getting there, you know. But big up to everyone for tuning in. Guna, Vettel, The Simpsons, King Smiley, Doug, Jeff, Omar, Anton, Neil, Nimbo, Caleb, everyone inside, people. Big up Dylan, everyone. Nelly, Caleb said, Curtis, big up. Nelly, what are the odds Curtis will be late? Hey, you would have lost your money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man was on time. I want 10 to 1 on that, so you owe me 100 quid. But now, looking forward to it. Laid back settings. We can enjoy the weekend, and then obviously Arsenal business tomorrow. We get to that tomorrow, people. And Jeff Shreves has got an interview with Josh Kroenke that is out tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So because of that, I'm probably going to start the watch along tomorrow, just after that, because I'm just looking tomorrow. Obviously, the Arsenal game tomorrow starts at 2 o'clock. The Jeff Shreves interview comes out at 1. I believe it's about 15 minutes. So we'll go live as soon as that finishes, maybe 1:15, 1:30 tomorrow, people. So big up to everyone for tuning in. Shreve, you know, when Shrevesy turns up his problems, you know what I mean? And Josh Kroenke is going to be under pressure. Dylan said, Curtis punctual, sure. Come on, people, we're stepping the game up, man. We're on time. You know what I mean? Bright and early on this Saturday afternoon. Big up to everyone wherever you are. And listen, this is a big game for Arsenal as well, really, because if we're going to do anything this season significant in the Premier League, then the reality is the Man United fans won't like me for this, but we need Man United to drop points. We are level on points with Manchester United at the moment. And, you know, if they draw or if they lose, then it's an opportunity for us to go above them. Big up to Nelly187. Thank you very much for becoming a member on the channel. Don't forget, for the members, we will have member streams too during the international break for people to come on. So I appreciate that. Omar said I wasn't City to thrash United, but at the same time, United to win. So Ollie stays. I'm caught in two minds. Listen, I think Ollie's safe now, man. Conte, unless they go for Zidane, that's the only other one. That is the only other one. Curtis Iverson, you know, yo, big up Alvid. Craig said, Curtis, is it true Arsenal are going to sign Vlahovic for 68 million? I mean, I hope so. That's the reports. But like the report said yesterday when we were speaking about it, the player isn't convinced by Arsenal yet, which I can understand with our current predicament. Here's the Premier League table. So nice as an Arsenal fan. I can actually scroll to the top. I don't have to deal with all that foolishness near the bottom now, accepting cookies and all that. As you can see, Arsenal in 6th place, 17 points. United on 17 points in 5th. City on 20 points in 3rd. A win would take Man City up to 2nd and 2 points behind Chelsea. Although, of course, they would have the game in hand. So it's a close game. I think you can see what the difference is. Manchester City have scored 20. Man United have scored 19. No problem in that department. The difference is Manchester City have conceded just 6 goals in 10 games, where Manchester United have conceded 15. Even Arsenal have conceded less than Man United. And I think United will have problems in defence today. Jeff said, give me the fancy graphics. Don't worry, they're coming, my friend. They're coming. Big up to Gio. Thank you for the super chat, bro. He said, big up, Curtis. Great game time here in California, 5:30 a.m. I have a feeling Pep Masterclass. Too bad I can't drink a beer this time. We'll stick to coffee. Maybe put a drop of rum in that coffee. That'll wake you up. But nah, big up to Gio. Appreciate the support. And I know you're a big AC Milan fan, bro. Who are having a good season, actually. I think they're 2nd in the league, right, at the moment. King Smiley, United conceded more than us. Imagine your back four. Wan-Bissaka, 50 million. Luke Shaw, 30 million. Harry Maguire, 80 million. And Rafael Varane, nearly 40 million, and you've conceded 15 goals in 10 games. Now, I know, of course, Varane is not available today. He is out injured. So, listen, big game. Obviously, Arsenal could potentially be up to maybe joint fourth on points, but the goal difference will probably not allow us to get into fourth. We're still actually on -1 goal difference, which is quite remarkable. We've conceded more than we've scored. And I think this is the thing that I know we're not doing Arsenal at the moment, but this is the thing that Arsenal need to address. When you look at that goals for column, Chelsea have scored 26, Liverpool have scored 29, Arsenal have scored only 12 goals. So that is something they have to address if they're going to climb up the table. We've got 10 minutes till kickoff. United against City. United against City. For some reason, they don't say the T's, innit? United, City. The Man United team, people, they've gone with this back three again that seems to give them more protection. The Antonio Conte formation for the guy who was close to being replaced by Conte. And De Gea's in goal. Back three of Lindelof, Bailly, and Maguire. There were rumours that Lindelof wasn't available, but he has made it. No Rafael Varane, who's out injured with this muscle injury, likely to be out for 3 to 4 weeks. So back three, the two wing backs, Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw. In midfield, McTominay and Fred. McFred, businessman. No Paul Pogba, who is out with suspension. And then Greenwood and Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes is the front three. So I suppose it's a 3-5-2. So in theory, it's Greenwood and Ronaldo up front with Bruno Fernandes in the 10. So no Marcus Rashford, no Jadon Sancho. I mean, I don't even know if Sancho gets considered for these games anymore. I think he's just literally a super sub. On the bench, Henderson, Dalot, Telles. I mean, Dalot last year was playing for AC Milan. He comes back to Manchester United and just sits on the bench. Surely he should have pushed for a move to Milan. Telles, Sancho, Matic, Van der Beek, Rashford, Lingard, and Martial. I mean, one thing about Man United, their bench is outstanding. It really is. Like I said, Sancho, the only thing Sancho has gained is finances. His bank is probably 4 times bigger than it was at Dortmund. But from a footballing point of view, this has been a horrendous move for Jadon Sancho, who actually came from Manchester City as a young player. So interesting that they've gone with Greenwood. Apparently Rashford was a doubt. So that's why Rashford is not playing. Big up to everyone in the community. Make sure you smash a like. 300 people in here already. And subscribe if you haven't already. Yes, I said, Curtis just got the kids from the park. We always watch your videos. Big up to you and all the kids supporting. Really appreciate it. Scamcho, the Pete for United. He could be. And let's get into the Man City team. Pretty standard for them. They know where they stand. 4 at the back. Ederson in goal. Back 4, Walker, Stones, Diaz, and Cancelo. Stones back in the team. Laporte is suspended after that red card against Palace when he pulled down Zaha. Cancelo has quietly become one of the best left backs in the Premier League, despite the fact he's a right back, but he's a fantastic fullback. Midfield of Gundogan and Rodri and Bernardo Silva, and then Jesus, De Bruyne, and Foden. Now, I'm not sure who the striker is. I just saw on Sky that Kevin De Bruyne was down as the false 9, but will it be Phil Foden? Will it be Jesus? Jesus is the striker that seems to play out of position, the striker that plays right wing, which is interesting. So, no, unless Jesus is through the middle, no strike, no Jack Grealish. I've said this many times, people, and I said this at the start of the season. I don't think Manchester City need a Jack Grealish. I don't think he's made Man City any better. They would have been better spending that 100 million and putting it towards maybe buying Harry Kane. And I genuinely think that he's not even being talked about. I don't even think he's done much at Man City. I saw a stat that Gallagher at Palace has got better stats than Grealish. So interesting, very interesting. Maybe they will just play Jesus through the middle. That would make more sense. On the bench, Stefan, Carson, Nathan Ake, Zinchenko, Grealish, Palmer, the young player who is highly rated, Fernandinho, Sterling, and Riyad Mahrez. So again, they have quality on the bench as well. When you can put Sterling Mahrez, Grealish on the bench. It says something about the quality in your team. But it will be interesting who is through the middle. I've seen two different graphics. One says that Jesus is up front. The other one says De Bruyne is up front. So we'll see, people. We will see. But there are your teams. Curtis, is Sancho better than Pepe? I would say he is, to be honest. He hasn't really been given the opportunity in the Premier League that much to see how good he is. So, but I would say he is at the moment. As you can see, Man United only 2 wins in their last 5 games, but also with City only 3 wins in their last 5 after losing a couple of games. So it will be interesting. It will be interesting. Score predictions, people. We are 4 minutes away from kickoff. So drop your score predictions in the comments while we go to the kickoff page. I'm going for 2-1 to Manchester City, people. I think it will be a tighter game than people think. But I think United will miss Pogba and Nova ran in the defence. I think they will concede goals. If City score early, it could be more than that. I can't lie. Look, Sky Sports listing it as De Bruyne up front with Gabriel Jesus on the right. So it will be interesting in that sense. It will definitely be interesting. Big Riv says Grealish needs freedom. He's an out-and-out winger. I hear you on that. John Lay, I appreciate your super chat, bro. Said Sancho is on bookings.com as we talk, booking a holiday to the Maldives. I mean, he's a backup dancer right now, isn't he, at United? I feel like he's not even... I feel like Ollie doesn't sit there on a match day and think, am I playing Jadon Sancho? It's like it's standard procedure that Sancho is going to be on the bench. And he said, again, YouTube don't send out notification. I really don't understand that because a few people have said it. Like I said, click the notification bell, click all. And if it doesn't, then I don't know. Maybe I'll have to have a word with them, people. Mahrez and Sterling must start. It's interesting, isn't it? Because Raheem Sterling was their best goal-scoring winger. Riyad Mahrez, for me, is a fantastic player. Yet they don't get into this Manchester City team, it shows the level of quality they've got. Sidon, big up to you, bro. Said 3-0 to Man City. Krav said CS9 TV settings feel like I'm watching ESPN. Big up to you, bro. We need the upgraded graphics just to continue moving forward. Get your score predictions in. Roland said 5-0 to City. Tokyo Guna 3-0 City. Does anybody actually think Man United are going to win this game? Nelly says 3-2 City. Anton saying 3-1 to Man United. What a result that would be. Wavy said 3-1 to City. 4-0 City. 4-1 City. 3-1. 3-1 City. Everybody's got City down. And there's a minute applause now in honor of Remembrance Sunday. And Pep Guardiola and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer have laid a wreath on the pitch. So they're all paying their respects. I won't do it for the whole minute, but yeah, we have to pay our respects, people. 6-1 to Big Steve. You know it's going to go off on the Big Six show no matter what happens. But I think most people expect Manchester City to win this game. But it'll be interesting. It will be interesting, people, because they just keep the ball so well. And I just don't know if United will get near the ball with McFred in midfield. Omar's clapping in the comments. Big up, bro. Miles said, Curtis, players don't come to City to get their numbers up. They come to improve their game and win silverware. Number one, I agree with you in the silverware sense, and they do come to improve, but I'm not sure if Grealish looks a better player in this Manchester City team. I think Grealish is individual brilliance, where I think Pep likes individual brilliance, but he's very much about the collective as well. And I just don't know if Grealish really fits into this Man City team. I really don't. Herco said, why always me? 6-1. Gunnar 8 said, big up C, showing respect. Have to, man, have to. And he said, slap the like button, people. Curtis is a chill dude and deserves the support. I appreciate that. Big up Modine clapping in the comments as well. Pandy said, CR7 turning up today. Pep taking a L. This is going to be a big game. I'm looking forward to it. Score predictions for the Manchester derby. Big game, this big game. Listen, Ronaldo will be thinking, no matter how difficult, that he can do something. Canelo against Plant. I think Canelo. I think he's the best pound for pound boxer in the world. I'm gonna try and stay up and watch it. I'm not sure I'll be doing a watch along though. I don't know if I've got a 5 a.m. watch along in me. We're about to kick off, people. Anyone who hasn't got your predictions in, get them in. Jamal, I've gone for 2-1 City as well. CR7 against Pep. That's basically what it is. But we'll have to see. CR7 v Pep. It's not even Oli versus Pep. Ronaldo is basically the manager at the moment. Elvis says 2-2. Grealish will be better next season, said Micah. Last of them, boxing watch along has to happen sometime. It does. It really does. I'm due a boxing one on here. It's just the time, the 5 a.m. Fight. I'm not sure. 4-1 City. Mark Lucas says 2-1. Fruitless Gardener says 3-1. And that said, for everybody, pretty much apart from Anton, thinks City will win. Manchester is blue and has been for 8 years. Sports Genius Curtis, what time some of us in America wake up for the Prem games? I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying. The club have to appreciate the commitment of fans worldwide. And we are underway, people. The Manchester derby is underway. Manchester United against Manchester City live from Old Trafford. We are here and locked in. Here we go, people. 12:30 kickoff. Amsterdam, Thailand. Yes, boxing watch along. Nice time here in Thailand for fights in America. We need that silent stream like the Copa America. Still to this day, my biggest ever viewed watch along on the channel. 600,000 people tuned into that Copa America watch along featuring Fran, or as we famously called it, the Whisper along. Let me know where you are in the world, people, and the time. I always love to know where people are at and what time you're tuning in to watch these games. Big up, Ian. Good afternoon, Big C. Great dedication on these watch-alongs. Come a long way since Wimbledon, eh? The good old days, man. The dot-along settings. Doogie said it's 8:32 in Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Biggie Small settings, man. Yeah, UFC tonight as well. Big up Christian in Houston, Texas. Nelly in Perth, Australia. I think that is Daniel Sturridge. I think Daniel Sturridge is playing in Perth at the moment, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he's in Australia. I thought he did say he was at Perth. Whisper Along and the Dot Along were epic. They're in the history books, man. Sidant, 6 p.m. Nocturnal Media said that was the best, bro. Epic. Sidant in India, 6 p.m. Fruitless Gardener in Hawaii. I'm sure it's a lot hotter there than it is in England right now. It's real cold here. Big up Vi in London, local. Sheets of Metal, Maryland, 8:30 a.m. Depressed Onion, what a name, in Ireland. Moetsky, 2:30 South Africa. Tom, 7:30. Clocks go back an hour tonight. They already went back last week in England. Houston, Texas, Moodine. Dallas, Texas, every day I'm waffling. Are you close? Is that far? Dude said, big up Curtis watching from Gambia. Big up to you, bro. Peterborough, Mark. Big up Mark in Peterborough. Brett said, Sturridge is in Perth, currently in a hotel quarantine. That's mad. What's got that? Are you back in lockdown? Are people back in lockdown in Australia? Budapest, Hungary, 1:34, only an hour in front. James in Berlin, same time. Here come Manchester City. Bernardo Silva shoots high and wide. That was a chance for him. That was a chance. Abdi said, big up, Curtis. Watch the Villa game last night. Buendia is awful. You was angry when we didn't get him. Listen, it's worked out in the end. So, the stream was for nothing. But, well, I'll say the stream was for nothing. The stream still goes down as a classic. But it's, I'm glad to see it's not working out. And Smith Rowe's doing the business for us, Dot Along is legendary. Mark, 2:30 in Lithuania. Evgeny said, tuned in from Moscow to listen to your commentary. Big up to you, bro, in Russia. When the clocks went back on the night at the pub were the best in my day. When you was on a night out and the clocks went back and you got that extra hour in the club, that was the best, man. They were the good old days. SODZ16, big up, Big C. Love your shows at work. Driving in London. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Have a good day at work. And Omar, 3:35 in Nairobi. Manchester City dominating the ball at the moment, as you would expect. Pep Guardiola settings. Interesting that Xavi has been appointed the Barcelona manager. I think we all knew that was going to happen. And the former Barca player is now the new manager. Will he change their fortunes over there? APVS Curtis B Day on Thursday. Positive for COVID today. What a present. Hey, get well soon, man. Hopefully you recover quickly and safely. And hope you had a good birthday. Mr. Worldwide Curtis Shaw. Hey, big up to the community, man. Even Norwich don't pass the bus like that. It's Ronaldo against Kyle Walker. I think a few years ago, you would have seen Ronaldo really running at Kyle Walker. Now, I think he recognises, yo, Kyle Walker might be a little bit too quick. Free kick to Manchester United over by the touchline. Gabriel Jesus fouls Cristiano Ronaldo. And it is a free kick crossing position. Luke Shaw and Bruno Fernandes over it. This is where Man United will really be looking to possibly get a goal. The likes of the Fridge Maguire and Bailly and Ronaldo. They've got some good aerial presence. Double A ISK Curtis, I think you have to give Grealish time. I never really rated Walker, but he's improved over time under Pep. I hear you on that one. But the thing is, ball whipped in, header just wide, and it was Maguire, and he won the header there and goes wide. The thing is, I think Man City really needed a right back when they signed Kyle Walker. They'd gone. Who did they have? Danilo or someone at right back. Where Grealish, it was like, did they need him? Is Grealish that much better than Sterling? I don't even know if he is. I'm going to put slow mode on, people. Let's get Granit Xhaka mode on. Because the comments are flying in. I don't want to miss too many of your comments. So let's get slow mode on so I can keep up with them. And make sure you like the video, people. Dollar Hyde, big up Big C. Let's hope United win and we keep Ollie handcuffed at the wheel. I think even if United lose this, he'll be safe. They're not really expected to win this one. They would expect a fight, though. Mark said, big up Curtis. He's in sunny Luton, soon to be match of the day, hosted by Curtis Shaw. Let's hope so. It's Kevin De Bruyne. Left foot shots blocked. And Man United can clear it. Wan-Bissaka finds Bruno Fernandes. Bruno looks like he's playing a much deeper role today. It'll be interesting how that affects the game for United. Granit Xhaka mode settings, people. Rory Sang says, big up, bro. Man United going to get 5 on it yet again. Can't wait. We'll have to see. How will City get on with no striker? Walker whips it in 1-0. Oh, nearly 1-0. It was cleared off the line. Great ball in by Walker. And Gundogan at the back post. I don't think he makes clean contact. It's an own goal. It is 1-0 now to Manchester City. Ball whipped in and Eric Bailly scores an own goal. Manchester United 0, Manchester City 1. Eric Bailly with the own goal, people. And everyone is laughing at Man United. Terrible, terrible defending at that near post. Goes to clear it away and slices it into his own net. City should have scored about 10 seconds before. Ball was whipped in. Great ball by Walker. Gundogan runs off by. He doesn't make good contact. Lindelof cleared it. They recycle it out wide with Cancelo. Bruno's got to cut the line. You've got to stop the cross, bro. Oh, it's terrible from Bailly at his near post. Slices it into his own net. It's a poor clearance. Hits him on the shin pad. And Ollie at the wheel, mate. Jeez. Let me put the tweet out, man. That Ollie tax again, man. Yo, that's the famous tweet. That Ollie tax again. 1-0 straight off by his shin pad. And Manchester United 0, Manchester City 1. It could be a long day at the office. Why am I putting 41 0? It could be a long day at the office, mate. That is awful defending. At the near post, horrendous clearance. And 1-0. And Bruno gives the ball away. City are onto him. They're in trouble. I got to be honest, City, you need to relax. For the sake of everybody outside of Manchester United, I don't want to see no 5-0, you know. I'm telling you now, I'd love to see it, but I ain't trying to see no 5-0 because 5-0 could get Ollie sacked. Just, 2-0, 3-1, keep it respectable and keep him in the job. But yeah, we'll have to see. Man City, go easy on United, man. You know, we need Ollie to stay. We can't have him getting sacked, people. Record at Old Trafford, last 13 games. Man City have won 8, drawn 2, and lost 3. They could get a beat down now. Ollie ain't got no wheel. Yeah, he's he's just pressing the accelerator and not driving. You know, imagine conceding in 5 minutes with a back seven. What do you know? What that is spot on. That is actually spot on. You could say 8 really if you include the goalkeeper. You know, Ronaldo's on the floor holding his back. It's going from bad to worse. I'm telling you, people. This is what I'm telling you. Keep Ollie at the wheel, and you never know, people. We just hang around and see what happens. We hang around long enough. These men keep dropping points. Who knows? Craig said, Curtis, I'm back. I had internet problems. No worries, bro. Big up for tuning in. We got 600 people in here. Great numbers. And Sean LFC, definition of vibes, don't understand the system Ollie wants to employ. I don't think Ollie even knows the system that he wants to employ. Python said Zidane doesn't want nothing to do with Man United. See, the thing is, you would think that Zidane would consider the United job, but I'm hearing a lot of rumours he's waiting for the PSG job if Poch gets the sack. Knuckles said this is pure comedy watching United. They are the new banter FC. They're definitely struggling. Dave said Maguire is too heavy for the bus and can't run. Ian said Ollie's at the wheel. How good does it feel? It feels great, man. Ollie's at the wheel. George said Curtis, no wonder Ronaldo is holding back his mate. He's been carrying Ollie for a month. Oh, holding his back. Yeah, you're right. He's carrying the whole club right now, you know. He can only do so much. Big up John Layout, Mr. Danielson himself. He said, nah, Curtis, I want them to get the batteries all those times they robbed us back in the day. I don't care. I live for Man United to suffer. I mean, I hold back for United to harass. Pep said, what's that record say? I just want to see that. Pep has what? Pep. 5 of his 6 Manchester Derby wins have been at Old Trafford. This is Pep's playground, man. You know what I mean? Pep's playground, Old Trafford. 5 wins out of his last 6. Viva Ronaldo running down the wing and all of that business, you know. Bakuta, does Zidane even speak English? I don't think so. No, apparently he only speaks a few words of it. But Zidane, man. You know, I mean, he's something else. Here's Phil Foden. Oh, lovely play. He just given away. City are playing nice football. They win it back quickly there. Bruno gives the ball away. United are getting smothered, although they've played out well there. Nice little 1-2. Ollie at the wheel, people. Ollie on the wheel with a new license plate. Oh, here's Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, it's a poor pass. Could have got that into Bernardo Silva there. Hey, Bruno can't keep it in. Throw into Man City right near the corner flag. Pepchester City, people. Old Trafford is Pep's playground. That's what I'm going to put. City completely dominant. 72% possession for Manchester City and 28% for Ole Gunnar United, people. There, just keep him in charge, please. I love it. City, go easy on him, man. I do like seeing him get battered, but we don't want him getting sacked. Oh, I love it. I love to see it. Chomper said, if Man U loses 5-0 like Liverpool, you think he'll be sacked? I think he would. I don't think they'd give him another 5-0, man. I think the board would sack him. That's what I'm saying. Go easy, man. I'll take 3-0, you know, something like that. I think you just about get away with that. Here comes City, left-hand side, completely dominating the ball at the moment. Cancelo. They go all the way back. United can't get near them in midfield. Bruno, every time he gets it, they press him. Fred and McTominay, without Pogba, they don't have that guy to just tick it over in midfield. George says, no, we want 5. We want 5. Okay, fair enough. Listen, if they're going to get beat, give them a real, I want 8-0. I want embarrassment beyond belief. Yeah, if you're going to sack him on the back of an 8-0 where they're just done. The theatre of nightmares, people. Foden is now the first name on the team sheet. Not a great talent anymore, a great player. I think Foden is absolutely brilliant. I used to think Pep was holding him back a little bit. I was like, yo, just play him. Why is he taking so long to put him in the first team? But what a player. Here's Kevin De Bruyne, whips it in back post. Ooh, just over hits it. Foden was there. Nearly landed on him. De Bruyne's having a bit of a quiet season at the moment. I think he is due a few big moments. He nearly put a pinpoint cross in there. Bailly again doesn't seem to know where the runner is. And if that ball was a little bit lower, Foden could have been in. 14 minutes gone, pure domination at the moment as they show Ole Gunnar Solskjaer having a chat with Michael Carrick. He's probably saying, listen, mate, we need to get out of here at the end of the game. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. United lose the ball straight away from the goal kick. Cancelo out wide. He's got Foden on the overlap. Foden drills it in. It's blocked by Eric Bailly there. And Wan-Bissaka slices it out. Oh, man. Wan-Bissaka's techers is dreadful, by the way. I am king. I want to see 6, but I don't want to see Ollie sacked. We're caught between, innit, you know? But listen, if he's going to go, send him out in the most embarrassing of fashion. Free kick there to Manchester City. Foden nicks it away from Wan-Bissaka, who kicks him on the knee. I've said many times, people, I have not seen a much more clumsier fullback than Wan-Bissaka at a top club. He's so clumsy. Don't get me wrong, he's a great athlete. Very quick, very strong, but just he's desperate to win the ball all the time. Sir Alex wants Rooney to replace Ollie. He couldn't do much worse, to be honest. City are silky proper. That's all you get with City, innit? Pure silk. Pep Guardiola football, man. Free kick to Manchester City. Cross in position. Kevin De Bruyne in swinger. Whips it in with pace. Headed away there. Bye-bye. He comes out to the edge of the box. And will United know? City still keep the ball. Wan-Bissaka Geezer's got no composure, none whatsoever, man. City are absolutely dominating the ball. Caleb said Liverpool win the Champions League. I think they're one of the favourites. I actually bet on them to win the title. I'm more inclined to think they might win the Champions League more than the Premier League. AWB and Bailey getting skimmed by Foden and Bernardo. Look, United on the ball, get pressed. Bernardo Silva wins it back. City absolutely dominating possession here. United can't get a kick. Could be a long day for McChicken Sandwich Fred, mate. McMayo. They're not even the McChicken Sandwich. They're the McMayo, the cheaper version. You know, it's not even real chicken in there, man. I'm telling you. Rodri is very underrated. Rodri is one of them players that we will hardly ever talk about him. He doesn't do anything too fancy. And in English football, we often don't appreciate players like that because he's a player that just keeps the ball moving. And we'll look at him and go, oh, but he only got 2 assists and 1 goal at the end of the season. You know, if you're looking at those stats, you won't rate him that highly. But in a Manchester City team, the way they play football, you would really appreciate a guy like Rodri. You know, it's no coincidence he's in the team. Bruno Fernandes is not happy, which is always beautiful to see. I like seeing him frustrated. 50 million for Wan-Bissaka, don't forget it. Big up Gamer Indonesia, said hello from Indonesia. Big up to you, bro. Main says 2-1 he's going for. I went for 2-1, but the way City have started, they're looking really good. Yeah, Patrick, like Busquets, keeps the ball moving, vital when you're in a possession-based team. Ball whipped in by Kevin De Bruyne, headed away by Bailly, and City just get the ball back again and keep it once again. They are absolutely dominant at the moment. McLovin said, Bruno, a dive merchant. Oh, yeah, he's a proper, he gets really miserable, don't he? You know, you love to see him squeal around the place, man. City on the ball again. Gundogan, 25 yards out. Lays it off for Bernardo Silva. Cuts back inside, then moving the ball, edge of the box. De Bruyne, looks for Foden, over, hits the pass. And it is a goal kick. Coop said the crowd are turning already. I'm not surprised. McNugget settings, man, I'm telling you. McMayo in centre mid. De Bruyne, man, if he'd have played a better pass there, Foden might have had a chance. United need Declan Rice more than Sancho, possibly. I think they need if you put Rice in there, maybe next to Pogba, but then I don't think Pogba likes playing in that midfield 2 pivot, you know. Yeah, they seem to want to play him higher up the pitch. Rory Sang said they try to say Ollie is better than our best little Spaniard. Listen, I think I will give Arteta that. He's better than Ollie, definitely. George G, £100 million player as a substitute. That's that Man City money, man. They can do what they want. Sterling, Mahrez, that's what. Sterling was 50, Mahrez was 60, Grealish 100. You know, they got a couple 100 million on the bench. Jamar said, I love seeing Mark Goldbridge moan. I bet he's fuming in here already. We shouldn't be surprised, man. Let's be honest, you should know your own club better than anybody. Like United with no Pogba and Varane. It's unlikely, you know. Sancho and Van der Beek, golden bench. And Rashford, you know, I feel like those guys should all be playing this game, to be honest. Van der Beek's better than some of these guys they're playing in midfield. I don't understand why he's overlooked so much. City on the ball again. They find it so easy to play out. Gundogan there finds De Bruyne who slips, but they still retain possession. They're absolutely dominating this game. Nightmare on Old Trafford Street, I'm telling you. They're getting bopped. City, the only thing they haven't created that many chances yet. Ian said, is Arsenal's midfield and defence better than United's? I mean, our midfield is still... It's playing with better balance. I think with United, it lacks balance. They have the quality because Pogba doesn't want to play in the midfield pivot. Bruno doesn't play in the midfield pivot. So if you're going to play Fred and McTominay, then I'd say our midfield is better because I think that's a horrendous midfield. I would probably play Van der Beek in there, but defense, I mean, I rate Varane highly. I don't rate Wan-Bissaka, and I don't rate Maguire. Luke Shaw's decent. Maybe our defense has got better balance than theirs as well. I've got to be honest. So maybe it is. I think United have a better squad overall. As De Bruyne there got fouled by Maguire. He claims he was studded on the top of his foot by the big fridge that is Harry Maguire. Have you heard Curtis we're linked with Vlahovic for 68 million? I would be happy with that. Looks a very good talent. Mohawk said, only reason City haven't created more is because Ollie played 5 defenders with Fred in front. And that's it. They're denying a lot of spaces. But I think if City get the second goal, I'd say it's game over. United getting absolutely bopped. It's a keep ball session. It really is. Here's Wan-Bissaka as United come forward. They've created nothing so far, but the thing is, when you got Ronaldo on the pitch, you've always got a chance. Have you seen Rant stream on Maguire 2 days ago? He murdered the fridge with stats. Yeah, I know Rant ain't feeling Maguire, man. So, Cancelo drifts past McTominay. Wan-Bissaka's out of position. Cancelo drills it in. De Bruyne, left foot blocked, corner to Manchester City. It's brutal. It's brutal. Pep wants him. Pep's having a go at Foden there. Come on, he wants something else. Johnny said, what's up, Curtis? How's the day going? Everything's good, man. Everything's good. Van der Beek is married to Dennis Bergkamp's daughter. Oh, okay, didn't know that. Why are McTominay and Fred starting games week in, week out? It's crazy. Corner to Manchester City. Foden to take it. Away swinger. Can they get a second? Headed away. United have got a lot of height in there. City not the biggest team, really. You don't see them score too many from those high crosses, especially when you've got the likes of Maguire and that. City forced all the way back to Edison. Second half is going to be passing drill sessions. It basically is already. Ronaldo is in my fantasy team. I think Ronaldo, Salah. I'm not too sure who else, to be honest. Caleb said, big up Curtis, Arsenal, too good for United. Listen, that's a totally different game. We'll have to handle business. I'm sure by then, Pogba will be back from suspension. Varane might be back. Sean said we'll be supporting the cycling GK tomorrow. Hey, none of that, Sean, you know. His GoPro's getting smashed tomorrow in the top corner, mate. Partey's going to put one in the top corner tomorrow and smash his GoPro. Make sure you clip this if this happens. George said United can have their own mini compilation for flop of the season this year. Ron said Ronaldo is not pressing. Listen, Ronaldo's 36, nearly 37. He ain't pressing anything. He ain't going to press the back four at this time in his career. So if they wanted a striker that was going to press, Ronaldo is not the answer, Here is Ronaldo. He's hardly touched the ball. He's about 40 yards out. There's no movement in this United team. Junior said, Curtis, you're looking forward to Jeff Shreves ripping into Josh. I hope he's destroyed him. I really do. I'm really looking forward to that interview. I think it's out at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Salary 72% owned in fantasy. I mean, what are the other 28% doing? You can't not have Salah in your fantasy team. He scores or assists every week. I'm gonna wind up some Man City fans, some Man United fans. Sorry, I'm gonna put Sky Sports. Just tuned in to watch the Manchester derby, and you're showing a Man City training session. And noticed you're showing a Man City training session against Man City training session against 11 cones. The United fans are going to go mad. There you go. I'll trigger them, mate. I'll trigger them. Big up South London's fight. Man United will probably score now. I've just tweeted that. They're on the attack. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Ball out wide. Harry Maguire, he was going to shoot. Go on, Harry. Big Harold. Yeah, I should stop it, man. They'll probably go and score now. Luke Shaw whips it in. Ronaldo! Oh, my days. Goalkeeper saved it. Oh, they actually nearly scored as well. Jeez. I got to be careful. He actually nearly scored there. Oh, listen, all they have to do when Ronaldo's in the team, spam the crosses. Luke Shaw whips it in. Ronaldo, left-footed volley. Great technique. Good save by Edison. It's not far enough in the corner, to be honest. But there's the chance. My tweet nearly mashed up the place then. My tweet is, hi Sky Sports, just tuned in to watch the Manchester derby and notice you're showing a Man City training session against 11 cones. Just as I said that, Ronaldo nearly scored, so I have to be careful because they'll be on to me if Arsenal are struggling tomorrow. Yeah, Ronnie will probably score a hat-trick now, Token Dweeb. Big up to Kelvin Major. Appreciate the super chat, bro. He said, as an ex-footballer, do you have to be more reserved on criticism of players as you may run in the same circles and you may need their help in the future? Do you know what it is? I think sometimes when you've played, you have a different understanding at times of, how players and how difficult it is sometimes as a player. I'm never overly critical of players sometimes. I remember a friend of mine back in the day, he always used to hammer Nicholas Bentner. Bentner's garbage, this, that, the other. I said, but who picks him every week? At the time, Wenger kept picking him. And I said, if we can see that Nicholas Bentner is not a world beater, then the manager should see that and he shouldn't play him every week. So, no, listen, I don't mind criticizing players, but I think you have to be constructive with it, I'm never abusive of players or managers, to be honest. Sometimes I'll banter them a little bit, but I always try to be a bit more reserved. But big up to Kelvin with the super chat. Training session versus Man City under 23s. That's their first attack in 25 minutes. Again, I'm watching this game. I'm thinking the same thing. Manchester City had a striker. This could be 2-3-0 game over. Sometimes they put crosses in. No one's in the middle of the box. Melbourne said, Curtis, would you take Van der Beek next to Partey? I like Van der Beek. The problem for me is he's viewed as a bit of a Man United reject. Foden in the touchline. Kevin De Bruyne is blocked on the line. Gabriel Jesus. What a save off the line by De Gea. Jesus should have scored. The rebound came out to him 7 or 8 yards out. He had to turn his back a little bit. What a ball. They split him in half. Foden down the sides, gets to the byline. United defence is recovering, pulls it back. Kevin De Bruyne hits it straight at Luke Shaw. Jesus will be disappointed he doesn't score that. He has to go backwards to get the ball a little bit and turn the shot back. If he puts a bit more height on it, it goes in. Great save by David De Gea. Corner to Manchester City. It's a great save. Curtis, thoughts on Xavi being the new Barca manager? Yeah, I like things like that, you know. Let's see if he becomes a top manager. He was a great player. Corner to City. Cancelo shoots, tipped over by De Gea with his left foot. Jesus said Betis and Seville mañana. Vuelve el derby sevillano mañana. So I'm assuming, let me see if, I mean, listen, as you know, people, I don't speak fluent Spanish, as you've just heard. And yeah, Betis v Seville derby tomorrow. We kind of understood what was happening there. You are definitely not critical towards Xhaka, Bellerin and Eddie. It's more banter, I'd say. With Xhaka, I just don't rate the guy. In fact, yeah, you're right. I don't rate any of them three, Anton. You've got me. McLovin said, how good is Cancelo? Fantastic. Brilliant. One of the best fullbacks in the Premier League, probably in Europe. And the fact that he's playing left back and still looks just as good. He's top quality. Top quality. Man, you just can't look. They get the ball, give it away. 1-2 passes. That should have been a free kick to City. The only thing I would say, City need that goal. When Cristiano Ronaldo's on the pitch, 1-0 is not safe. Abhinav said, how many times has David De Gea come to the rescue? Oh, so many times over the years. George G said, Saving Private Ollie. I've seen Saving Private Ryan, so I'm right there with you. They definitely, he needs a rescue mission from somewhere. Bakuta said, Curtis, you should come here to Spain. I'm trying to start a Valencia Guna group. Hey, big up, man. Big up. Yeah, get that going. I'll support it. I'll promote it for you. You know, retweet anybody who's ever got a channel or anything like that. Let us know. And I'll try and support it in the comments. 750 people in here. Brilliant. Can we hit 500 likes? That would be fantastic. City do need that second goal because, you know, United just need to spam crosses for Ronaldo. Here's Foden, left-hand side. Finds Bernardo Silva, whips it in. See, the thing with City in them positions, they don't put the high cross in because they're probably not that confident they're going to win too many headers with Jesus or, you know, Bernardo Silva in the penalty area up against Eric Bailly. So that's where I just think they need that striker in January. Omar said, Curtis for sure ain't having a drink with Messi anytime soon. With that Spanish, nah, I'm not fluent, that's for certain. But we understood what was going on. You know, we broke it down in our own way. It's not quite Google Translate. Melbourne said, Curtis, are you more beer or wine? I'm more beer, bro. I don't really drink wine to that. You know, it gives me a headache. I don't drink that often, to be honest. But if I did, I'd more have a beer, you know. United's pressing game is non-existent. They just don't press. You ain't going to be able to press with Ronaldo up front. That's just not how you're going to be able to play. Pep doesn't look happy, though. You know Pep's a perfectionist. Despite their dominance, 1-0, you know, you're never going to feel safe. When Ronaldo and Bruno and players like that are on the pitch, they can get a goal. Jack said Wan-Bissaka was born sliding. Man just came sliding out, you know, 2-footed the nurse and fouled her on the way out. Oh, man. HMT said, Curtis, how would you feel if your son's football coach restricts you from giving your own son advice? I'm asking because it happened today with my bro. Oh, saved there by De Gea again. Listen, I know that happens quite a lot. Where a lot of coaches say to parents like they don't want them to say much from the touchline. I don't say too much anymore. I just kind of give the odd instruction like get in space, or, you know, just stuff like that. But yeah, it's hard for a coach to tell a parent not to say anything because you're emotionally involved. So you're going to want to say things if you can see it. It's hard. It's difficult to stay quiet. Did you see that Josh Kroenke is doing an interview yet? Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, that interview's out with Jeff Shreves. It was Lindelof this time. Nearly scored an own goal. City on the attack again. Jesus gets tackled there. He needs to keep the ball. City retain it. Jesus crossing position. Body's in there. See, they don't want to cross it. It's Kevin De Bruyne. What a save by De Gea. Oh, my days. This would be 3 or 4-0 if it wasn't for them. Wow. Absolutely great save. De Gea against Manchester City. Wow, man. Jesus into De Bruyne. Oh, it's in the bottom corner. He tips it wide. Caleb Walker said he's got a channel. Like and subscribe to his channel. Big up to you, bro. De Gea moving like Spider-Man. Corner to City. Pep will not be happy. Ball whipped in. Flicked away. Comes out to Jesus. A shot. Save again by De Gea. I mean, that was a more routine save. United on the counter-attack. They give the ball away straight away. And De Bruyne clears. Wow. Out for a throw-in to Man United in their own half. It's crazy. Chris said, I'm amazed they let Shreves back through the door. Big up, Jeff. The most appearances since 2011. David De Gea, 350. This guy's rescuing United today. They should be out of this game. United, there you go. One pass, ball given away. City get the ball back. Absolute dominance, but they need the second goal. Man U are officially Ronaldo FC. Everyone working for him alone. That's all they've got right now. De Gea, 5 saves in the half. Man said even Jesus can't score. Oh, dear. Oh, great ball. Bernardo Silva. Good tackle by Wan-Bissaka there on Foden. That is one thing he is decent at sometimes, those one-on-one tackles. Kevin De Bruyne. City dominating. Cancelo, edge of the penalty area. Foden. Little run by Jesus. It's a corner to Manchester City. Absolute dominance, but they still don't have that second goal. The game is still up in the air. Gabriel Jesus is on the floor holding his leg. Looks like he's injured at the moment. Yanaz said, Curtis, look at the squad depth for both clubs. The subs can make a whole squad and potentially be title contenders. I mean, can you imagine making a team out of that United and the City bench? You know, there's so much quality there. Yeah, as we said, people, we need Jeff Shreves again, only interviewing Stan. I think now you won't really see Stan talking hardly ever. He didn't talk anyway in Silent Stan, but I think anything that they do will be Josh Kroenke now. And Josh seems a little bit more open with communication than his dad. So I think it's better if it is Josh, to be honest. I know Silva said De Gea just broke Manchester City. Yeah, he's broken them. He's broken Pep. You know, Pep's broken by De Gea. Oz said, big up Curtis United getting absolutely peppered. Oh, seriously, man. They've hardly had an attack. They've had one shot. Cristiano Ronaldo volley. Apart from that, it's genuinely a Manchester City keep ball session. But they need that second or third goal. I think if they go 2-0 up, the game will be a wrap. A good ball there by Cancelo. Finds Gundogan in the penalty area. Whipped in. Again, they don't have that striker. I would be so frustrated watching this Manchester City team play because, you know, if they had a proper centre forward, no disrespect to Gabriel Jesus, he is a good striker, but they don't play him through the middle. If you put a Harry Kane into this team or a Haaland or someone like that, they win the title. You know, their team's unbelievable. Ronaldo chose the wrong Manchester. Yeah, but he possibly did. The emotion of him being a former Man United player got the better of him. Tarun said, McFred combo is horrendous, like Xhaka and Ceballos in midfield. They were some dark days, man. I don't want to even remember them days. Yeah, but McFred, man, like I said, they used to call it the McChicken sandwich. It's more like the McMayo, the cheaper version. That ain't no McChicken sandwich, that's for certain. Them two are horrible in midfield. Are you going to do a review of the Josh Kroenke interview? 100%. We'll go on stream a little bit earlier tomorrow so that we can talk about that interview before the game. So we'll probably go live about, I believe the interview's on at 1 o'clock. So we'll go on just after that, maybe 1:15, 1:30, depending when it finishes. And we'll talk about that. I hope he gets to ask the proper questions because he ripped up Edu before. So let's see. King Book said, yo, my guy, I managed to watch the interview on Drink Champs last night. Proper things, and the man is ahead of his time. Listen, I think a lot of the community and the culture turned against Kanye when he did that whole Donald Trump stuff. And me personally, I was looking at him a bit sideways when all that stuff, Oh, Bernardo Silva's running rings around him. Oh, that is a good tackle, McTominay. But yeah, he speaks a lot of truth in that interview, talking about ownership and stuff like that. It's a long interview, 2 hours and 20 minutes. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Really good. Tom said, really expect anything other than waffle tomorrow. Listen, I just hope Jeff asks him some questions that force him to give us some answers. South London's finest. Curtis, did you see that picture of the Arsenal supporters that talked to Josh? It's going around Twitter. People not happy because there was zero diversity. Do you know, I haven't seen anything to do with that. I know Daniel Bailey was there, and I haven't actually seen it. So I'll try and catch up with that. Yeah. Some mad tweets going around, Man United getting bantered galore. Wan-Bissaka attacking third, gives it away. Terrible cross. De Bruyne, Gundogan, City are so comfortable. Curtis Donda was better than CLB. Yeah, for me it was. It was. CLB's one of them albums for me. Couple good tunes on there. You listen to it for a week, 2 weeks, and you turn it off. It's Ronaldo! Saved by Ederson. It was a tight angle, and he's actually offside anyway. View Arsenal said, love your graphics. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate that. Ronaldo could have been in there. Was he offside? Yeah, he's about a yard off. I know, Silver, it's hard for Man United to win against City. The thing is, they've spent massive money. You would expect them to be competing. Jeff Shreve's bringing the smoke tomorrow. He needs to interview Arteta. Mate, that would be a great interview as well, although Arteta would find a way of getting out of it. Malik said, be careful what you say. Just imagine us having a Xhaka and Ceballos on loan from Madrid as usual in January when Partey departs. Listen, it was being rumoured at one stage that we could have done that. Can you do live polls during the stream? Do you know what? I've seen some people do live polls. I haven't even done them yet. I know you can put them in the chat and pin them. I haven't actually done that. I tag you in the pitter bread on Twitter, G. Yeah, I'll check that. I'll check it at half time. I appreciate that, bro. I need to see it. Let me see it if you put it up. Can I see it now? I'll try and get it up at half time. I haven't really been on Twitter today, so I haven't seen anything about it. Big up Broads in the chat. Big C in 1080p. Yeah, we moved up to 1080p. Them 720 days are done now, man. We're moving up. Move on up. Inspiration and a smile. I don't know all the words, but I always bring some vibes to the chat, people. 1080p settings. And we still haven't got the microphone sorted, by the way. We'll get that for tomorrow. We'll make sure, Arsenal, we'll make sure they get the debut of the microphone. I will check that out at half time, though, in the notifications. I want to see that. And United have been so quiet in this game. Gabriel said Chuckle Brothers in midfield were better than McFred. I'm telling you, man, these men are awful. R. Cole Music, respect from Jamaica, bro. Hoping for a big win tomorrow. Come on, City. Yeah, City. I want City to just don't let United come back into it. Just handle business. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to let United. 1-0, you're always going to have hope, and that's the danger. They got people like Rashford, Sancho, Martial on the bench. They are capable of scoring. But big up to R. Cole from Jamaica. Big C studio tour for us. Yo, I'm not on NTV Cribs, I ain't got that big yard. The tour will take about 4 minutes. You know what I mean? When I get the big house in the future, then we'll do the tour, Move on up. Come on, people. McDowell's coming to America settings. Come on, man. Akeem, the Prince. Man said studio tour, it'll be a short video. When we get the big yard in the future and we live in the high life, then we do it. Real Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. I won't argue with that. Corner to City again. Cleared away. United, the one thing, United win all the headers, They're dominant in the air with Maguire and people like that. City ball whipped in, headed away again by Bailly. I think City need to whip them low, hard crosses in. United on the counter. City got loads of players back. Ronaldo gives it away. They were swarming him then. That's that Pep Guardiola. What does he say? Win the ball back in 5 seconds. It's not a joke. Jack said, Curtis, you inspired me to start a channel, a travel footy channel coming 2022 to a pitch near you, putting all the dopest pictures on the map. But yeah, big up, bro. When it starts, throw it in the comments and I'll put it up there for you, man. Big up to you. Keep smashing them likes. Let's get 500. Laid back settings, people. It is a bit of a snore fest, you know. Look, we need a couple more goals, really. Big C, to do polls, click from the bottom of the chat window. Click from the bottom of the chat window, tap create poll. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I'll have to start doing some. And get some votes in and stuff like that. Well, we got a minute till half time. Hate to be the one to say it, but CR7 Ronaldo. I know, and you're right. You know, man said the facts don't care about your feelings. Oh man, hey, he's got 2 World Cups on the mantle crease though, man. Mantelpiece, sorry. Ronnie ain't got that, but I hear you. If you're going off purely stats, people would go CR7, wouldn't they? But I'm R9, man. I'm R9. Here's Cancelo. Can City get another one? Whips it in. What a ball in! Oh, it's in! It's a goal! 2-0 to Manchester City. Bernardo Silva with the goal. Manchester United 0. Manchester City 2. Game, set, and match. They are done out here, people. I didn't even know it was in. Ball whipped into the back post. Bernardo Silva stretched for it. It hits David De Gea, creeps in at the near post, and it is game over. Sub-Zero, he has frozen you. He has smashed, and it is done, people. Is there any offside claim here? Bernardo, great ball out wide. Finds Cancelo. What a player. He's onside. Miles on. Ball whipped in. Luke Shaw, terrible defending. He tries to leave the cross to go out for a goal kick. And Bernardo Silva creeping round the back. Left foot. De Gea's had such a good game. That is awful goalkeeping. That's the sad thing about being a goalkeeper, man. You can make 20 saves and then he makes a terrible mistake like that. Oh, my days. I love this game. Oh, dear me. Patrice Evra voice. De Gea has literally saved everything this game, and then he lets the easiest shot go in. Oh, my days. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, my days. Oh, dear. When you watch United, mate, it is hilarious. Watching United. It's beautiful. Half-time whistle goes, people. Half-time whistle goes. Ollie's at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? Woo! 2-0. 2-0 to City. City beating United 2-0. City 2. United 0. Ollie, mate. Oh, dear me. Text all your Man United men, all your Man United friends, people. Cancelo is a joke. Man City, mate, they are ridiculous on the ball. Let me tell you now. Does anybody keep the ball better than them? Pep Guardiola football at its best. Wow, what a half. Man United 0, Man City 2. Let's stop the timer. They need to throw in the white towel, people. This is embarrassing. This is Comedy Central. They need to move this game from Sky Sports to Comedy Central. Put this on, late night comedy settings, people. We want 8. We want 8. Yo, if it weren't for De Gea, they'd be 6-0 down. Yeah, Man City got bare little technicians. Man, you have got bare big dopey guys, Arteta ball, Pep ball. Nah. Abdi said, Big C, how many goals do United need to lose by before they fire Ollie? I think a 5. Would a 4? A 4's borderline. I think a 5 gets him the sack. I'm a tweet again. I'm just hammering Man United. On behalf of everyone in football, everyone in football don't win by too much. We need Ollie to stay. Don't win by too many goals, actually. Man City. I'm at him and everything. On behalf of everyone. I love it. I love it, people. Curtis, what about City needing a striker? Oh, man. I know. The thing is, they will have days. This is Man United, whose defense at the moment is just getting dealt with, man. There will be days where they will struggle to break teams down, in my opinion, where they do. And in fact, they've had that as well. Was it the other week, Crystal Palace and somebody else? And the first thing everyone said was, well, you know, if you had a striker. So, yeah, we'll have to see. Cue the Squid Game meme. Just get it out from now, people. Yeah, in fact, I'm putting it up now. It needs to go up right now, don't it? But the only thing is, Ronaldo can't get him out of the mud today. There's no carrying him out today. He's done out here today. What a first half. Let's go to the halftime screen, people, as we talk about the first half action. Manchester United 0, Manchester City 2. Absolute light work. I'm just looking at the stats, people, of the first half. So Manchester City had 69% possession, 31% to United. Man United one shot on target. Manchester City had 5. I mean, 6 corners for Man City, none for United. They are a real mess in this game. It's borderline embarrassing. But City can do that. You know, let's not forget Arsenal. We held 5 against them. They bopped Chelsea as well, even though they only beat them 1-0. They dominated that game. They just keep the ball so well. Yeah, the graphics, man. We have to get them graphics. I need to get some sounds going with the graphics, though. I can't lie. Goldbridge is losing it. I'm not surprised. Michael said, can Sterling solve this striker problem? I think Sterling's going to spend a lot of time on the bench, man. Scary hours incoming, man. Remember Sancho, the scary hours tweet? Yeah, it's getting scary for him right now, sitting on that bench. There's no fight in United. Listen, United have had a nightmare not letting Oli go. You know, they should have gone for Conte or gone for Zidane. There's no way they can be sticking with this manager. It's just clear and obvious for everybody to see that this manager is not good enough. But they just can't. They just can't get it. They just stuck with him, aren't they? You know. I'm just bantering United off on Twitter. If you're a Man United fan, you might want to stay away from my Twitter today. I can't lie. Oh, dear me. It's beautiful to watch. It's absolutely beautiful. Ollie Ball is a mess, mate. Can't afford to lose tomorrow. I'm telling you, I can't be slandering Man United and we go and drop points to Watford. I think we'll handle business tomorrow. I predicted a 3-0 win. Daniel said, look at Bastian Schweinsteiger's tweet. Let's have a look what he's saying. I'm sure he's not happy. Bastian Schweinsteiger has said, passive Man United versus active Man City. The idea of football couldn't be more different. I wish United would be more active and not stop chasing the ball, losing their energy. Take away the ball off Pep's team. Come on, United. I mean, listen, bro, it's easier said than done, isn't it? Take the ball off Pep's team. You know, you got to get the ball first, and that is not easy, you know? But yeah, United fans are going to be having meltdowns today. That is for certain. Your graphics need a whoosh. Listen, Bampot reviews. That I know that. I'm gonna try and get that added for tomorrow, if possible. That would definitely help. We're gonna try and get that done. Aubameyang captain in the fantasy tomorrow. Yeah, I think he'll get a goal or 2 tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Oh, let's get the ball off Man City. Well, if only it was that simple, Bastian Schweinsteiger. I'm sure he wouldn't have made no difference to get the ball off them. Oh, man, De Gea. De Gea actually looks a bit like Mr. Beast. For anyone who's seen his YouTube channel, he reminds me of Mr. Oh, Roy Keane is in the studio, man. I wish I had headphones in right now. He must be going crazy. Anybody who's watching Sky at the moment and you've got the volume up, let me know what Roy Keane's saying. He looks fuming. Roy Keane's going to beat one of these players up one day, I'm telling you. Got a tenner on 5-0. Wish me luck. Yeah, listen, you might get a chance. If City score early, you could see a 5-0. De Gea's been their best player. Yeah, 100%. 100% been their best player. But still made a mistake for the second goal. And that's what's sad about being a goalkeeper. You can make 10 great saves, but one mistake will be the highlight. And he should have saved that second one. United are a real mess. They need to make changes, man. Look at the players they've got on the bench. Some of the bench is better than their starting lineup. You know, Van der Beek should be playing ahead of McTominay or Fred. Rashford, I would be playing him. Sancho, give him a chance. Do something different. I'm looking for the one you've tagged me in. I'm trying to look for it now, South London. I want to see that. Let me see. I got loads of notifications because I've been tweeting all kind of wild stuff about Man United. T, let me have a look. Young TT, what you saying? Okay, yeah, I've seen it. I've just seen it. Well, yeah. I mean, hey, what can I say, bro? What can I say? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. So, yeah, it is what it is. Hala Madrid said Luke Shaw. Yeah, Curtis Shaw's better than Luke Shaw, man. Come on. Goldbridge is losing it. Snake Eyes, hey, Big C, please check your Twitter and get back to me. Did you message me, bro? I was looking. I looked yesterday. I didn't see a message from you, unless I've missed it. Have you sent a message? Let's see. Snake Eyes. The last one I had. I don't have a business. The last message I had from you was about where you were saying good stream with Kevin Campbell. I think that's the last one I've had from you, bro. I've just oh, you just messaged now? I'll try and check it shortly. It maybe hasn't updated on my thing yet. I'll get back to you though, 100%. Put your subtitles on. Yeah, I might have to. I've missed Roy Keane now. Where's your side? Hey, Twanzebe! Twanze! Oh no, Twanzebe! He's got to go. Ollie's got to go. Ollie's got to go. I've had enough. I've had enough. Ollie's got to go. Twanzebe, man. Twanzebe. As you can see, I haven't got the prime Manchester accent, but it's a little bit Coronation Street. You know, you get it. You get what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Roy Keane said, "I give up on these." Listen, Roy Keane's probably a better midfielder now than Fred and McTominay, and he's about our old 42, something like that. He'd still have more fight in him. I'm listening to that Roy Keane bit straight after. Roy's fuming. He said he gave up on watching. You know, I do like Keano, to be fair. I do like him. But obviously, as a player, I didn't like him because we had such a rivalry, Vieira and Keane. But as a pundit, I think he's hilarious. I can't lie. If Ollie continues, top four is going to be wide open for somebody to go and chase it, you know? But it just depends who. Whether it's Arsenal or Leicester or Tottenham or West Ham. Yeah, the slander I'm giving United, man, it's not nice, but they've given it to Arsenal over the season, so I have to do it, people. Apologies in advance. No, Arsenal can't smile yet. We got to win tomorrow, 100%, 100%. I'm just thinking here as well. Yeah, United, the goal difference can take a bit of a beating as well. Keane said these are international players. What's Gary? I'm sure Gary Neville. Obviously, I've got no commentary. I'm sure he's. Listen, you know what? I'm 50-50 on the Gary Neville thing, right? A lot of Man United fans just hammer him. I tell you where I criticize Gary Neville. Gary Neville doesn't want to say that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should be sacked. The reason being, he's a former teammate, and I understand that Solskjaer and Gary Neville are close friends. Now, if my close friend is the manager of a football club that I used to play for, and we're still friends, do you think I'm going on national television and saying get rid of him? I'm not like that. I'm not going to do that. I'll skate around it. Why I don't respect Gary Neville for those comments is because Gary Neville was kind of saying that Mourinho should have gone, but then you're not saying it about Ollie. So I think you've got to be all one way or another. If you said that Mourinho could go, then I think you've got to be brave enough to say, well, maybe Solskjaer could go, or you just don't say Mourinho should go. Then you can say that Solskjaer shouldn't go either. But you can't say, oh, a legend of football was right to be sacked, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should stay. That's where I feel there's a lot of criticism. I said Curtis going to rip into Broads if he manages. Yeah, Broads out, mate. Broads, he's got to go, mate. I'll call you later, Broads, but that Broads, he's got to go. Oh, they're not going to do it, man. They're not going to do it. Roy Keane's cut from a different cloth. He don't care. Roy Keane probably ain't even friends with these, man. You know what I mean? So he'll just say it as it is. Keno's different, man. You know what I mean? He's built different. Ollie in forever. Ain't that the truth, man? Ain't that the truth? Frank said Arsenal need to go hard tomorrow. Come on, Arsenal, all the way in Jamaica. Big up to Frank Mersman. Man said the Broads out show. Yo, I'm telling you. Jadon Sancho's warming up in the rain in Manchester. Just think Pep Guardiola let him go. And look at that. 16 goals and 18 assists for Borussia Dortmund last season. The Ollie tax is expensive, people. I know it's the Bundesliga and it's easier than the Prem, but yo, 34 goal contribution and you are sitting on the bench. While man like Fred and McTominay run around the pitch like headless chickens. Ollie, man, please, we want you to stay. Scott said, yes, Big C, just tuning in. A little late has took the lad for his first trim. Free trim from the barber. Now I want to see City slap these lot and it'll be a perfect Saturday so far. Like I said, just don't take it too far, City, 5 or 6-0 and Ollie gets the P45. Let's just stop at 3 or 4. That's enough for us to laugh at them, but not quite get him sacked. I don't want Zidane at United. Zidane at United, right? And I said this many times, people. I think Zidane is a better fit for Man United than Conte. I really do. Jadon Sancho is coming on, people. He is coming on. Going to be an interesting second half, this. Obby said, regarding Sancho, the Prem is different gravy. It will take an adjustment period for him, but I do think he's a good player. Shaquille said, I think Sancho's name is unscrambled. It's Nachos. Oh my days, man. It's harsh, but I'm all for it. Eric Bailly subbed off. You're having a stinker when your centre-back gets dragged at half-time. We want you to stay. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we want you to stay. Ain't that the truth? Let's get back to the match screen, people, as we prepare for the second half. Jadon Sancho is on, people. Eric Bailly is off. And you know what? I like Sancho. I can't lie. I've always been a fan of him as a player. I know, like we said, the Bundesliga is nowhere near the Prem. But, I think he's talented. And he needs to prove himself. It doesn't matter what you've done in a different league, unfortunately. You have to prove it in this league or people will call him a flop. So Jadon Nachos is on. And let's see if he can add something to United in the second half. United give the ball away straight away. Luke Shaw manages to win it back. Craig said the graphics are fire. Big up to you, bro. Scamcho settings, man. But let's see. He hasn't had much of a chance at United yet. And listen, it certainly don't help when you're playing right wing. And Wan-Bissaka is the right back. I'm sure he's not the easiest of guys to link up with. McTominay was caught on the ball there. The referee gave a free kick. It looked like they won the ball fair and square. And there you go. One pass and Manchester United have lost the ball. Manchester City will keep it. Temp said, good evening. Good evening. Big up to you, Temp. Man said City, City. Woo! Rick Flair settings. Let's see how many goals they get in the second half. Arteta out, Zidane in. Listen, don't get me started, man. You trigger all the fan base. You know, I've said more than enough on Arteta. You know my thoughts and feelings on him. What happened with the Kroenke thing, John? The interview's out tomorrow. It's already been done, but Sky aren't showing it till 1 p.m. tomorrow. So I'll watch it before we go live, and then we'll review it before the game tomorrow. So we'll have a decent watch along tomorrow. Review of the interview, watch along, and then hopefully we'll be celebrating 3 points. Man said Jaden Nacho Monreal. MD said, told you, man, Trinidad won't take Sancho at this rate. Oh, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Cancelo came from Juve. Yeah, he was top player. Really good sign in that one. Grown Man Travel said, my wife's family are all United fans. They're now indifferent to Ollie and the get-along gang. I think most United fans feel they need a change of manager. Tenzin said, Curtis, top 2 leagues best for young players for loans. For loans, listen, I genuinely think one of them is the Championship, especially for young players. I think you become a man out of the Championship. Elsewhere, I think the Bundesliga is a good league. You don't see many young English players go to like Spain or Italy, do you? I'm not sure. But definitely the Championship. Honestly, I think that's a great league for a young player. Big up Richard Reed, who said, big up Big C, just checking in. Let's keep Ollie at the wheel. Need a good turnout from the lads tomorrow. I mean, listen, I've predicted 3-0 to Arsenal tomorrow. So I'm really hoping we handle business comfortably as well. United, ball whipped in, overhit, goes out for a goal kick. Bruno's looking like, listen, somebody maybe should be around the back post there, tapping that in. It's not that bad a cross, really. I mean, Ronaldo was offside anyway. Holland and Germany. Yeah, someone else says Holland and Germany. Big C, is Sancho paying the same tax as Pepe under their current managers? Possibly. Ollie Gunnar Arteta. Oh, hey, man, there's similarities at times, that's for certain. I would actually say Arteta's probably better than Ollie. Bundesliga is good for loans. They'll actually play. Yeah, for me, Bundesliga and the Championship. Jaden Nacho is good. Ollie is not starting him. That's why Jaden is not performing. It's weird, isn't it? You know, they waited 2 years to get Sancho, and they don't get him the first year. They get him the second year, and then don't play him. Like, what was the point? Manchester City on the attack. Is Cancelo offside here? He is. Free kick to Man United. Guardiola, mate, one of the best managers in the world, isn't he? So it's no surprise. You look at the style of football, it's very difficult to deal with. Scampcho stinking up the place. Like I said, I wouldn't write him off yet. I don't think he's had enough of a chance yet to be called a total write-off, you know. James said, I'm off to play drums. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. See you for tomorrow's watch-along. Big up to you, bro. Make sure you smash that like on the way out, if possible. Do you think we should go for Van der Beek? A lot of people saying that. I just have this thing of like, because he's viewed now as a Manchester United flop, you know, it's like, oh, you signed a flop from United. I do think he's a good player. I do like him. Depends on the price. When did you begin this channel? 2019. I started this, 2019. So we're in the second year of the channel. Man City are playing the drums right now, I'm telling you. Just need John Legend on the piano now, and they're good to go. New waffle video out on the Arsenal YouTube page. 30 minutes of waffling. What have they brought out now? Is it a training video or something where everyone's scoring goals? Let's see what they brought out. Arsenal. Oh my God. Mikel up close and personal. A 30-minute interview with Mikel Arteta discussing his time at the club and 100 games in charge. Oh my days. That's more waffle than the press conference. I will listen to it, but we may be skipping through that. Wow. 30 minutes of Mikel. I'm not sure I could deal with that. Jeff Shreves is an Arsenal fan. Oh, confirmed, mate. Confirmed. Jeff is definitely an Arsenal fan, and I hope he really puts some pressure on Josh tomorrow. A little bit, Javid, a little bit. No matter the talent, you need a very good manager to build on as a talent. 100%. It's got to be set up right. The platform, the system. How does he want you to play? The kind of pressure he puts on you. You know, the formation. These things will affect the style and whether you thrive in that team or not. Mui Bo, congrats on the award. Big up, bro. Really appreciate that. Last part of his interview was trust the process. I'm not surprised. Might need an Arteta interview watch along. Listen, I'm gonna watch it after I come off, and if there's anything worth getting into, maybe we'll do a video later on for it. We'll see what he's saying. If it's pure waffle and it's not worth listening to, then obviously we'll leave it. Maybe we'll do a later stream if it's worth it. E. Ross said, Josh ain't the owner. I want the Stan interview. Listen, Josh is running the club now, bro. Stan's the owner, but Josh is the guy running the show. I don't think you will get an interview from Stan for the foreseeable future. Injury there for United, closing down the keeper. City just keep the ball so calmly, man. Bruno Fernandes is injured now. He's not looked happy all game. Junior Gunner, congrats on the award, Big C. Papa Veng sends his regards. Hey, big up, man. Appreciate your support. No plans of streaming tonight, although we may do something if there is a little something in the interview. Like I said, the Kroenke interview is not out until 1 p.m. tomorrow. So we'll start the Arsenal watch along a bit early tomorrow and maybe do 20, 30 minutes reaction to that interview. Love your content, Big C, but I don't know if I could endure an Arteta interview, said the main and Honor. I'm telling you that it could be a painful 30 minutes. Here come Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva. They got two men over. Foden over, hits the pass. Gundogan crosses it in, deflected, and goes all the way to the back post. They managed to recover it there. Gabriel Jesus on that right-hand side. He looks quite good on the wing, actually. Man said, how dare you sleep on Alexis? He's the elite piano. Forget John Legend. You're right. I don't know if there'll be a boxing stream, man. 5 a.m. the fight, you know. I don't know if I've got that in me. I'm possibly, but not likely. I'll be probably up watching it, though. Plant against Canelo. Token, Curtis, do you think Xavi can actually achieve anything at Barca? I think it's another poor appointment. I've seen some people saying it's a lazy appointment. It's just a former Barca player who hasn't done much. But listen, he can't do much worse than Koeman, who's having a bit of a nightmare. So we'll have to see on that one. Goal kick to United. Jesus appeals for a corner, but and Van der Beek looks like he might be coming on. Geez, another forgotten man at Manchester United. Canelo, easy win tonight. Canelo in 8 rounds. It's UFC night. Let's go. Do you know what? I don't watch too much UFC, you know. I prefer boxing, to be honest. 30 minutes on non-stop flashing lights and transmitting energy. Big C, the spirits can't take it. I'm telling you, man, I don't know if you need that on a Saturday, people. Me reviewing a Mikel Arteta 30-minute waffle session. That's even worse than a press conference. Van der Bench coming on. It's when you know Ollie's desperate when he starts bringing him on. Canelo in 5 for me. Can Martin Tyler make it any more obvious he's a United fan? It's always been clear and obvious. He even celebrates their goals louder than any other team. He's been doing it for years, Martin Tyler. I think he supports Woking, but it's clear that he's a Man United fan, man. You can't deny that. David said, crucial vital knowledge about the game is so important. I want the human race to learn how this squad game works. As a creator myself, I have one video on my own YouTube channel about football knowledge. Hey, good start. Get started. Keep getting them videos up. Big up the legend, Polymation. Big up, Curtis. Big up to you, bro. Van der Beek, fresh home. Yeah, he just man said, I think he just had a baby, Annie, or something. So we'll have to see how he gets on after these sleepless nights. West Ham Liverpool. What time is that? Is that today or tomorrow, people? I actually haven't looked at the fixtures. It's tomorrow 4:30. I'm not sure at the moment. I may have a game for AFTVFC tomorrow. I'm not sure. If I don't have a game, we'll do a watch along. If I do, then obviously I won't. But we'll be doing the Arsenal game, of course. Anton said, I don't find the grappling part of UFC interesting. Yeah, I don't really like that either, man. I prefer the straight boxing. Tarun said, Curtis, keep them forks and syrup ready for the interview tomorrow. Is worth reviewing. Listen, Jeff Shreves won't let us down. I hope he puts some serious pressure on Josh Kroenke. Broad said, Martin Tyler used to be on the Kingstonian FC coaching staff. Bro, I was thinking, am I playing FIFA or what? That's mad. He was involved at Kingstonian. Alfred, big up with the super chat. I've never seen a player treated like Donny van der Beek has been. I just can't believe he stayed there for so long. You know, I'd have thought he'd have put a transfer request in the summer. Good play there by Sancho. Here's Ronaldo. Sancho makes the run. Oh, good feet by Ronaldo, who gets clattered by Bernardo Silva, his international teammate, not taking it easy. Bernardo gets a yellow card there. Footy chat says, big up Curtis, everyone in the chat. Hope you're all good. Yeah, people, hope you're all having a great Saturday. It's been a quiet second half. 850 people in the chat. Fantastic support as always. Big up to every single one of you. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you have not already, people. Let's just check the likes. Can we hit 500? Surely we can get a cheeky fight. Yeah, we're at 395. Can we hit 500 by the end? That'll be job done, really. Craig said, Curtis, I've got a feeling West Ham will beat Liverpool. I mean, Firmino's out. West Ham are good at home. It'll be a tricky game for Liverpool. But I'd have to make them favourites. Pep guides his team from the sideline, but Solskjaer is playing Flappy Bird on his iPad. Do something now, Ollie. I mean, he made a change at half-time. It hasn't made a lot of difference. City are still dominating the ball. These United fans' faces, they look devastated. They look like they don't want to be there, that's for certain. But it is what it is. Ollie at the wheel, people. Ollie at the wheel. Python said, free Lingardinho, he should ask for a transfer. I think with Lingard, he's out of contract in the summer. So he's probably thinking, go West Ham on a free, get big wages, get a massive signing on fee, and look after his own career. Greenwood for United. Left foot shot, that is terrible. Drags it wide. They've been awful. Main Anon said, Firmino is a glorified Lacazette. I said it. You'll get some stick for that one. Liverpool unbeaten in 24. West not well. Listen, I would make Liverpool favourites for tomorrow, but I do think West Ham will make life difficult. But you never know. It is 50-50 in possession second half, so you would say a bit of an improvement for United. Big up, Latte. Hope you're well, bro, with the super chat. Thank you very much. He said, hey, Curtis, Ollie's got to start playing 4-4-2 and he'll do okay. Just like Arteta is doing right now, but not sustainable. I think the problem that Man United have got is that what do you do with Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes? They're the two best midfielders, but I don't think either one of them are defensive-minded. So they'll probably get hammered defensively in that midfield. And you're not going to want to leave those two out. So I think it's difficult for United to play 4-4-2. At least at Arsenal, Sambi and Partey will do some defensive work as well. So we'll have to see with that. But big up to you, bro, for the support. Flux GT says, Big C been listening while washing up. Just smash the like button. Big up to you, bro. You got to do them chores in the house. I get it. Dan Hudson, City need another. If United fluke a goal, Ronaldo last minute upset on the cards. 30 minutes to go here, people. City's still the better team, but United are getting a little bit more possession in this second half. Like you said, if United, the next goal will dictate everything. If City win, it could turn into a battering. But if United get the next goal, it will make it interesting for the however many minutes. Shaquille said, unpopular opinion, I'd play Tomiyasu at DM, which would free up Partey to roam due to the fact Tommy is so disciplined. He hardly goes up high up the pitch. He's tall and physical, uses both feet and tackles well. The only problem, I mean, it maybe he could. You just don't know how good he would be on the ball in midfield, you get pressed a lot quicker than a fullback in the Premier League, and you don't have to run much. Potentially, and I've heard he has played DM before, but I think at the moment it's Sambi and Thomas Partey. Good play there by Man City. Rodri, great touch there by Foden. Immaculate first touch. Jack Burgess says Ronaldo 2-2 last minute equaliser. Watch. Here's Foden, whips it in hard and low, goes out, and that is a Manchester City corner. Vinith said Ronaldo must be thinking, I've signed for the wrong Manchester club. He was on his way to Man City. They can deny it all they want. Until those heartstrings got pulled by Ferguson and United, he was going to play for Pep. And maybe he is thinking. Stephen said, better channel than United stand. Goldbridge, far too salty for me. Love your honesty, man. Listen, I don't like to get onto other channels. This is the beauty of YouTube. Goldbridge got a very big established channel. Entertaining as well. He is funny. And I get on all right with him, to be honest. But listen, I'd rather you watched my channel. I can't lie. But no, listen, big up, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah, he can play as a CDM, said Tokyo Guna. Alfred with a super chat said Sancho would look better with Rashford, Greenwood, Martial. Players who want to run and play quick. This United team don't play his style. The crazy thing is, if United didn't have Ronaldo, they probably would play quick because all their other players, apart from maybe Edison Cavani, are fast players. So you would expect United to play on the front foot and really press. But yeah, the fact that Ronaldo's up there, does that potentially slow them down? Because he doesn't press. So big up to Alfred with the super chat and support as always. Herco said Goldbridge always trolling Arsenal. Listen, it's football. If we give it, we got to take it. Omar said Man City are strolling through a derby. Derbies these days are crap. Honestly, I think the North London derby is the best derby in the Premier League because you have two teams that, whether we like it or not, we've been at a similar standard over the past few years. So I think you get more of a fight where City are levels above United. So, they just strolling through these games. Ronaldo didn't stick with his Gabos mindset and it's hurting him now. Game ain't based on sympathy. It's hard, isn't it, to live in the city when you played for the rivals, but maybe he should have been cutthroat and gone there. Bless Curtis, I like your response. You're building a channel and a brand. I smiled at the response. Big up to you, bro. Appreciate your support. Will said, Man United still regretting not signing Pep as manager after Sir Alex retired. Still feeling the effects, yeah. You got to get a top manager, Curtis, did you just say CR7 out? I mean, listen, CR7 is an amazing footballer. What I'm saying is, if your team is set to play a certain style and then you sign Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe it's going to change the way that you want to play. So to me, Man United just need to spam crosses in. Put loads of crosses in. Ronaldo feeds off crosses, and they don't really do that. So it's an interesting one. That is for certain. It is an interesting one. I think PSG do play tonight as Rashford's coming on for United people. I'm pretty sure they play Bordeaux. I'm not sure if it's tonight or tomorrow. Let's have a look. Yeah, they play Bordeaux at 8, but I can't lie. I don't think I'm doing a watch along for it, man. I remember doing the last one against Marseille. It was a really boring game. I think Messi's out as well. Did Moyes deserve more time at United in 2013? Probably not. Probably not. He was quite lucky to get the job. Ronaldo on a free to Arsenal. We'd take it. We would all take it. Messi is unavailable for the game. I mean, that makes the watch along even less enthusiastic. So now I won't be doing a watch along for PSG against Bordeaux. City on the ball, 25 minutes to go. Rashford on his way. Mr. G said, blessings, Big C. Love seeing rivals lose, especially United. Hopefully we stroll past Watford and go above them briefly. It's a massive game for Arsenal tomorrow because bear in mind that Arsenal play Liverpool at Anfield, first game after the international break. So we definitely got to perform tomorrow. City on the attack. Long ball in, heavy touch. And ball crossed in. That was a chance. That's disappointing there. Gundogan, who is actually captain today. Great long ball. What a ball that is. Is that Rodri? Lovely ball. If he has a good touch there, he's in. Has a heavy touch on his right foot. And it goes out for a goal kick, which is disappointing. Marcus Rashford is on for Manchester United, people. And Mason Greenwood comes off. He's been nowhere near it today. David said, I have 10 videos on my new YouTube channel, but only one about football. The rest I show my creativity with music videos. Those together, music and video, tell a very creative story, not going to lie. Hey, big up, man. Big up on your channel. Good luck. And keep working, you know. Keep putting the work in. Sancho is a glorified Pepe, said Anton. Oh, my days. Luke Shaw is down injured now. Maxwell said, not laughing at Man U until after we play. I can't lie, Maxwell. I've already started laughing at them on Twitter. So if we lose tomorrow, I'm going to be very quiet. But I think we're going to win tomorrow. I've predicted 3-0. Python said, Man uterus. Oh, my days. Greenwood been terrible this year, said MN Guna. He was poor today. I thought he started the season quite well, to be honest, but disappeared now. Not in the England squad again either. Mr. G said, Greenwood in our team would be madness. Pepe, Greenwood, swap, Ollie. I think a lot of Arsenal fans would take that swap. Dan said, man down, the occasion was too much. Luke Shaw is down injured. He looks in quite a lot of pain, actually, at the moment. Doesn't look good for him here. Tellez is warming up. So we'll have to see what happens. They may be coming off Luke Shaw. 23 minutes to go, people. Get your comments in. Let's get into some comments. Melbourne, did you rate Nedved? I rated Nedved. I was just fuming when I think he won. Did he win European Player of the Year or something? Or Ballon d'Or? He won it on a year when Thierry Henry should have won it anyway. Shaz said, are you watching UFC? Amazing card. Even the prelims are fire, plus Canelo Plant. Do you know what? Like I said, I can't lie, people. I don't really watch UFC that much, you know. Sometimes, but I'll probably be up for the boxing. I can't lie. I'm looking forward to that fight. I think Canelo will win, though. Broad said, I can't laugh at the Sancho slander. He ain't even played in his proper position. What can the guy do? I mean, is he a better right winger or left winger? People said a lot of the time he should have played. He's been playing left wing for Dortmund and playing right wing with Wan-Bissaka at fullback. You know, he ain't going to make life easy for you. That's for certain. Smash them likes, people. 855 people in the comments. And we've got 465 likes on the video, which is brilliant. Can we hit that 500, which was the target? Marcus Rashford is on for Greenwood. Tellez looks as if he's going to come on for Luke Shaw. My favourite Italian club in the 90s, 2000s was AC Milan. I always liked Milan. It disappointed me when R9 Ronaldo went to Inter because I was a big AC Milan. That was my team. I love the red and black stripes. You know, I love George Weah, Rui Costa. You know, he had some great players. Any other streams today? No, I haven't planned any. We may sneak an Arsenal one in later if there's something to talk about. But, you know, one thing I don't like to do, people, is force content. If there's not a lot there, you know, I'm not one to just make a video for the sake of it. So I'm going to listen to that Arteta interview that's out. If there's any news out, we'll be back later. If not, we'll be back for the Arsenal watch along tomorrow, although we will be on a little bit earlier because of this Jeff Shreves interview with Josh Kroenke. Snake Eye said, looks like a training session for City. Ollie looks confused. Ollie in, please. I think 2-0 saves him. You know, that keeps him in work. So I don't mind. Although I won't mind another goal. Maybe let's get 3-0. You know, foul there by Luke Shaw on, who is that? Is that Jesus? And it's a free kick. 20 minutes to go. Shaquille said, top 4 incoming. My community channel. My community, let's channel all that positivity, Arteta settings. Chris Fraser said that AC Milan team was fire. They had some great players, man. Great players. Shawberto Carlos, they said. Yeah, they got a bit carried away, I think. Van der Beek is still not on, I don't think, unless he came on and I missed it. I have to admit, Rodri has been fantastic in this game. He's giving me pure Busquets vibes in this game. Lutfi said, yo, Curtis, Pep brings success because he always manages the teams with much money to spend. How will he do if he manages a team like Villa? The reality is, when you're a great, you don't go to average or even good clubs. That's no disrespect to Aston Villa. When you're a great player, great manager, you go to great clubs that have great circumstances. You know, Pep ain't ever going to take an Aston Villa job. He's going to go Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Man City, PSG, Juventus, maybe the Spanish job. And he's earned that right because of the greatness. You know, why would he want to go to Aston Villa? Yeah, it would be a bigger challenge, but he's earned that right that he doesn't have to go to Aston Villa. So whilst I understand your point, and a lot of people say that's why some people believe that Klopp is better than Pep, because Klopp can create players sometimes without spending huge amounts of money. But you can't dismiss what Pep does, man. Pep is a special manager. Like Mohawk says, Pep has had loads of academy graduates in Barca, and he made Foden the player he is today, 100%. Luke Shaw is down. He's coming off. It looks like, has he got some concussion or something? The physio's back on. Tellez is coming on. Van der Beek. I think Ollie's just trolling Van der Beek now. Man said, listen, go for... Man said, Van der Beek, go and warm up, son. You know, he's like, yes, I'm coming on. He's gone, right, sit down now. I just wanted to make sure you was warm, you know. Absolutely bantering him. Yeah, Annie said that's like asking CR7 why he didn't go to Stoke. You know what I mean? You're just not going to do it. Maxwell said, what do you make of the Vlahovic links? I mean, listen, we're probably interested. We can probably afford the money. It's a case of convincing the player. Would he want to come to Arsenal with no Europe at the moment? Bishwadi, Pep is a top shelf manager, premium product, not for everyone. The Pep to Arsenal. Listen, the opportunity was there. Apparently, Arsene Wenger signed a new deal when Pep was interested, which is disappointing. Luke Shaw comes off for Tellez. Looks a little bit, is it concussion? Took a bang there to the head. Boss Carter said, long time, Curtis. Love seeing you shine, brother. It's been a while since I've commented on the chat, but I was here from day one. Big up to you for the support. Good to see you in the comments. Broad said the difference is the players at the top clubs are on different wavelengths. They don't speak the same football language. Not every player can play for Pep. You know, it's serious football. This guy is getting people playing. You know, this ain't no joke. You got to be a big baller and be able to comprehend what this guy wants you to do. You know, it's not easy. You know, these are top level players and a top manager. You can't dismiss the fact that he's had players, like you said, Foden out of the youth team. He even made Fabian Delph look very, very good, you know, at left back as well. They won the title with Delph at left back. Noel said, big up, Big C. If Stan stepped away and gave Josh the club, do you think things would improve? His club, business, money on the line? The thing is that what I'm hearing, how true that is or not, is that Josh basically runs Arsenal now. Obviously, the finances are still controlled by Stan and how much he gets. But I think the day-to-day running of the club is Josh. And have we improved? Not really. We spent more money in the summer. That's the only impressive thing we've done. Jake Snack said, big up Curtis, checking in from work. I predicted 4-0 to City. I think City are kind of taking their foot off the gas now. International break coming up, which is a bit of a shame, you know. 2 weeks of no club football. But we're going to do some different content, do a few collabs, got some different video ideas. If there are any video ideas that you would like as well, put them in the comments after the video, not in the live chat. And anybody that you'd like to see me maybe collabing with as well. And we'll try and get some different content done. Josh runs it, but it's always daddy's money, 100%. Josh is a rookie like Arteta. Definitely. Yo, Curtis, if great managers only go to great clubs, explain Conte to Spurs. Conte to Spurs, number one. I mean, listen, we're bashing Tottenham, of course, but they're a half-decent club, you know what I mean? Even as a rival, they're half-decent. On top of that, they're giving him £400,000 a week. And the reality is, I think we can be totally honest. Conte thought he was going to get the Man United job. And he didn't get it. He probably got to a point where he's like, I want to manage. Oh, De Bruyne shoots wide. That's an awful shot. And he probably thought, you know what? 400 grand a week. Tottenham. Remember, the director of football at Tottenham is the guy that he worked with at Juventus. So his brethren's there, like Broads is saying, 400 grand, London. It's a bit of a challenge. You probably think, I take it. He took a shorter contract as well, so he can get out of this. So Timac said, "Hi, Curtis, man, you are constipated. They can push all they like, but nothing's coming out." Oh my days! What an analogy that is. It seems pretty fitting at the moment. Here come Manchester City with Foden, ball out wide. Bernardo Silva, it's blocked by Wan-Bissaka. They give the ball away straight away. Fred, honestly, Fred Flintstone is better than this Fred. I want to see his passport, man. He cannot be Brazilian. He's got to be from elsewhere, man. I just don't get it. Newcastle handed fresh managerial blow with Eddie Howe deal at the risk of collapse. I mean, they got all that dough. They can't even get Eddie Howe. What is going on with Newcastle, man? They turned up thinking they was getting Conte and all these big managers. They might not even get Eddie Howe now. Curtis, come Man U away. Yeah, listen, I might do, That's one of the games I've looked at and said, yo, I won't mind going to that one. I think it's on a Thursday night because they moved the game because it's on Amazon Prime. I think Amazon get a few games over the Christmas period. So some of the games sometimes are on different days. So yeah, we play them on the Thursday in December. So we'll have to see. I might do. Fred's grandkids. Fred Flintstone settings, man. I'm telling you. He's woeful. Absolutely woeful. You know what I'm doing right now, don't you? You know I'm looking for a Fred Flintstone. Oh my days. Fred Flip. Yeah. I had to get the picture, people. I can't help it. Fred Flintstone. Did you do that arrow? Fred Man United. I had to do it, man. It's one of them days. Man United fans will not like what I'm doing today. If we lose tomorrow against Watford, I'm going to be quietly coming off the internet, You must say, yabba dabba doo. Yo, I can't lie. When I was a kid, I like watching Fred Flintstones, Fred and Barney, Oh dear, Man United, 12 minutes ago. Have they got something in the locker? To be fair, if they get a goal, you never know, but they've been so bad today. 11 minutes to go. Yabba dabba do settings. Polymation, make a Fred Flintstone. Fred and Barney, man. Wilmer and I can't remember the other one. Who's the other one? Wilmer! Do you know what? Fred and McTominay actually, they play like the Flintstones. Remember the Flintstones, they had to run. They ain't got no engine in the car. Them man just drive and just run. And Fred's off. There you go. Fred and Van der Beek, he's playing football. I can't believe it. It's actually crazy, people. He's playing football. That is when you know they're desperate when Van der Beek comes on, because I'm not even sure if Ollie knows he's a footballer. I hope he actually does well. I think he's decent. Yabba dabba do settings, man. Betty, that's it. Steven said he fancied Wilma. No, it's today. No, it's all mad. It's all mad, people. It's all mad. The man fancied the cartoon, man. What happened to you, Stephen? Ah, dear. Flintstones were lit. It was a good program still back in the day. Pebbles and Bam Bam. Yeah, all them ones. That's it. Burkamp's stepson. Come on, he needs a bit of that Burkamp magic. Hey, Charlie said, Curtis, how do you think Ronaldo truly feels now he's returned back to Manchester in the current form? He's not enjoying it, man. Come on, Ronaldo is a winner. Imagine how he feel when he left Man United. They were like probably the best team in the Prem. He'd won the Champions League there. He won the Ballon d'Or there, and you've come back and Manchester City are just bopping you. The noisy neighbours. and now dominating. He must hate it, bruv. He must absolutely hate it. City on the attack. Chance. De Bruyne move the ball. Phil Foden. Oh, it's the post. Foden hits the outside of the post. Pep is not happy. He's had a good game as well. Foden drills it across the goalkeeper. Just inside the penalty area. Good ball by De Bruyne. Hits it into the ground a little bit. Clips the outside of the post. And that could have been 3-0. The game looks like it's over anyway. Dino, yeah, Dino. Was that the dinosaur? Collab with Saeed. Yeah, I've been talking to Saeed. We'll try and get that one. Twanzabi settings. Collab with Rants. Yeah, why not? Like I said, let me know in the comments after. Because obviously sometimes I forget in the live chat. And we'll try and get some collabs going. Definitely. I mean, we're off for 2 weeks. So looking to get 4 or 5 collabs done over those 2 weeks. Is 80 million euros too much for Vlahovic? I mean, the thing is, you never know until you sign these players. You know, on one hand, United paid 80 million for Maguire, not worth it. Liverpool paid 75 million for Van Dijk, and that's a bargain, you know. So it depends. You don't know until you sign them. Sam Deere said, waiting for that Ian Wright special guest appearance. People, I'm telling you, the messages are being put out there. You know, we're trying to make it happen. Trust me. Kev might have to be the middleman, you know. Get that one done for me, Kev. Get Babs in. Yeah, we can get that one done as well, hopefully, maybe. Fred not having a yabba dabba do time today, I'm telling you. Definitely not. Bring back King Kev and Turkish London. I learned a lot from that show. Yeah, listen, history and things like that. We'll try. We'll definitely try and get some collabs and a few people that I haven't had on the show before. Rifty said, get Troops on. Yeah, if he's, I know he's back in New York now. Trust the process, Ian Wright. A few people was on to Wright, weren't they? Saying he was being corporate. But listen, he speaks, I think Wright is usually pretty honest, but he was really defending Arteta. But listen, if it comes to fruition, he can say he got it spot on. Stricto on a calm one, though. Yeah, get a calm Stricto on. Get Robbie back on. Yeah, listen, like I said, we'll definitely get some collabs. Rodri gives the ball away, although Wan-Bissaka misses it. And he gets muscled off it by Cancelo. He's not going to be happy with that one. He's been poor today, Wan-Bissaka. Although a few of them have been poor. I can't just say him. There's quite a lot of them. Bailly was poor. Lindelof, Maguire. McFred was horrendous. Here's De Bruyne. Vinif said, I'm ready. Get me on. We could even maybe do that during the international break. Get some people on. George and Dan. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Curtis Turkish collab is needed during the international break. Yep, definitely could do that. Curtis, you need to bring Kev when you interview Jeff Shreves. I mean, let's hope we could get Jeff. Maybe again, I could say to Kev, can you have a word, mate? You work at Sky with him. Mr. 129V, like your stream, bro. Keep it up. Big up to you, bro. Thank you for the support. We've got 6 minutes to go here. It's been light work. That's all I can say. It's been absolute light work. We've passed 500 likes as well. Big up to the community for supporting. Put Broads TV on the spotlight with a collab. Broads knows he can come on anytime, man. When he's in the vibe and he's ready to start putting out content, we do that, definitely. Deluded Guna. Yeah, me and Diju can get him on as well. Here comes City in the penalty area. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne hasn't been great today, you know. City fans chanting, Ollie is at the wheel. Yo, man. It's that time, man. He's at the wheel and we're happy about it. Get Pippa on. That could be a good one. Pippa hasn't been on here yet. City on the attack again. Cancelo, he goes out for a corner. Can City get the third? This has been absolute light work. Light work, by the way. Man of the match will be interesting. I've been very impressed with Rodri in centre midfield. He's giving me Busquets vibes today. Really impressed with him. Bernardo Silva's been good. Foden. You know, City have been comfortable, to be honest. Curtis, did you rate Busquets? 100%. Again, he's one of them players that you would look at and go, oh, he doesn't score that many. He doesn't assist that much, but he's quality in a possession-based team. Header. Here's a chance. Oh, he puts it wide. John Stones, little swivel volley there. Mark said, "Get Fran on." Yeah, definitely. We'll get a show with Fran sort of during the international break. Get Lewis G on. He's very opinionated and anti-Arsenal. Yeah, Lewis, carefree Lewis, you know. Abdi, thank you for the super chat. Said, Big C, imagine being the player to come on for Fred with 10 minutes to go when your team is losing 2-0. I'd kindly refuse to come on. I'd be having bust-ups with Ollie, man. Seriously. If I'm Van der Beek or someone like that, I'd have had major bust-ups with Ollie by now. I'm telling you. You're benching me for Fred and McTominay and they're getting dealt with like this. Nah, I would have had a big bust-up with him. City haven't even made a sub yet. Have they not made a sub? Who did they? No Sterling, no Mahrez. They're mugging it, to be fair. They're boying it. How are you not? Look at the quality they've got on the bench. They haven't even made a change. Not one substitution. You got Man United have made 4 changes. City haven't made one. They got Grealish, Sterling, Fernandinho, Mahrez all on the bench. Pep's boying it, man. Pep said, "You man just chill today, man." Amazing to get Wenger on. Oh, mate, listen, can you imagine if we got Wenger on here? That would be that would break the internet, I think. 2-0 is good for Ollie to stay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy. I think I would have liked a third just to make it look even easier. But yeah, I don't mind. Keep Ollie in, man. Pep just said, "You man have the day off. These 11 have handled it, man. Don't worry about it. You know, you're not even coming on today." Any FIFA 22 watch-alongs? I mean, I might do some FIFA content at some stage. I'm not playing the game much at the moment, to be honest. Jesus appeals for a penalty there. Running at Tellez. The referee says it's a corner. They're international teammates, of course, for Brazil. I think he gets a little toe on the ball. I think that's it. Man said Pep smoke. Yo. Oh, he kicks a bit of his foot, but I think he does get a toe on the ball there. MD Curtis, you should get expressions on and review Arteta's press conference together. Yeah, big ol' X, man. X is doing very well. I think I heard he's going to America in the next week or two, so I'm sure he's very busy, but I'll definitely try and get him on at some stage. CM said, apparently United are trying to get rid of Ollie, and I love your streams. Keep him there, man. Keep him there. Man said Pep smoke. You know, that was a banger, bro. I'm telling you. United will hire Wenger, no chance. I think they've got to go for Zidane, but you never know. Maybe they've gone for him and he's already rejected it behind the scenes. Kyle Walker is so underrated. I think Kyle Walker has become a very, very good right back over the years. I used to think he was a little bit, at times, a bit unpredictable. Like he'd use his pace to get him out of the mess that he got himself into, but he's a solid right back. Viva Ronaldo. Man said Curtis Shaw for next United manager. Now, man, I don't want that job. I'll mess their team up. Zidane is an overrated manager. Honestly, I never understand that opinion. Based on what? You know, what's overrated about him? He's had one job and he was sensational in it. It's very hard to say he's overrated until he goes somewhere else and maybe doesn't do as well. He's won 3 or 4 Champions Leagues, I believe. I would definitely take Zidane at Arsenal. The main and on Ronaldo as player manager. Give it Ronnie till the end of the season, man. I'm telling you. De Bruyne's on the floor injured. That is a yellow card for Ronaldo, of all people. He's losing his head a bit here. Curtis, try and watch Moussa Dieng, striker from Marseille. Really good, strong, and quick. Ronaldo went in on him after he'd been fouled. That's a little naughty from Ronaldo. Gets booked. That's his second yellow card. Martin said UN Expressions would be main event entertainment. It'd be a good one, man. I get on well with him. De Bruyne is hurt at the moment. What are they doing? Man of the match. It looks as if Cancelo is getting man of the match. JM25, big up, Big C. Another great stream. Wish Arsenal had your consistency. I mean, maybe they'll start it tomorrow. Mohawk, everyone disrespects Pep and Zidane because they had great squads. But Ollie proves no matter how good your squad is, you need a great coach. I agree. I think Zidane is a quality manager. I really do. I think he gets hard done by with those opinions. Cancelo, man of the match, people. Solid player, right back playing left back and looks very good. No Liga watch along tonight, people, I'm afraid. Come on, the Arsenal tomorrow. Handle your business. Make sure we beat Watford tomorrow. It's a game that we should win. Tokyo Guna, can Arsenal have a good game against City now? I mean, at least we're playing them at home, so you never know, do you? We got slapped away from home. But maybe at home we get a better result. Weekly show with Deluded. Yeah, listen, we definitely need to make regular content. I think I was on his channel, not last week, the week before. So maybe we try and get him on my channel next week. And yeah, we try and get something regular moving forward. I enjoy doing shows with him. We got similar understanding of the game. Rifty said Zidane's got 3 Champions Leagues. Okay, I mean, it's still not a bad record, is it? As Ollie gets poured, the rain is pouring down on him. He looks a forlorn figure, Liverpool at home, City at home, no goals, 7 goals conceded, man. The fans must have had enough, them United fans. Jean St. Ledger, Cojones derby tomorrow. The Troy Deeney famous no cojones Arsenal, but I think we have got cojones now. Curtis Zidane already rejected the United job. He wants a job in France. Interesting. I mean, I don't know if that's publicly been confirmed, but I know that there was a rumor saying Zidane didn't want the United job, but you never know. Maybe he would. Maybe they just got to put them wages a bit higher. Conte didn't want the Spurs job. 6 months later, he took it. Make the right offer and things change sometimes, Kanav said, you should make a Premier League podcast. I would listen to it every week. Yeah, moving forward, something we could do. Yourself, Turkish, Deluded, and Hugh Wizzy would be a dream podcast. Listen, we need to make things like that happen. I'm speaking to you, Wizzy, as well. I've said this before, actually, but we are speaking on a regular now, so we try and get that done for the international break as well. What positions do Arsenal need to buy in January? I would say centre midfielder, and if we were really trying to get one more and spending big, I wouldn't mind a striker, but definitely a centre mid. Zidane or Ronaldinho, that's a tough one. I preferred Ronaldinho, more entertaining, more flamboyant, but Zidane was a joke as well. Ball over the top by De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus, he tries to cross it, and that could be that. De Gea picks the ball up. Mark said, yeah, the podcast would be great. And Hugh Wizzy, evening vibes. Yeah, mate. Listen, you're definitely going to see a show. Me and Hugh Wizzy, we're talking. Hopefully we get it done over the international break. 15 seconds to go, people. 21 seconds to go, settings, people. And they're definitely not so solid, Man United, that's for certain. Just blow your whistle, ref. I think United have had enough. Can you collaborate with Babs? Yeah, definitely, man. We can work with Babs. Ronaldo with the header. And I think it was cleared by John Stones. Do a fraudulent stream with Wizzy, man. Definitely we'll get that done. That should be that, people. That should be that. We're over the 4 minutes added on. Is he blown the whistle? No, it's a corner to Man United. No see today. None at all, mate. Ball whipped in. He's up for it. Shot over the bar by Lindelof. That should be full-time, people. Jesse said Gerrard or Lampard. Gerrard for me. And the full-time whistle goes, people. Manchester United 0, Manchester City 2. Big up to everyone who got it right in the comments. I predicted 2-1. I think City took their foot off the gas there in the second half. They've controlled the game. They've dominated. It was a bit boring second half. The game didn't have much going on. Just looking at the stats, Manchester City, 68% possession overall. Manchester United only 1 shot on target, and that was in the first half. And Melbourne said Terry or Rio Ferdinand. I would have to go Rio Ferdinand. People, City didn't even make a change in the whole game. They're mugging them off. I'm out of here, people. Over 900 of you in here. If you didn't hit that like on the way in, hit it on the way out. I will be back tomorrow for the Arsenal watch along. We will be on a bit earlier, reviewing the Jeff Shreves interview. Snake Eyes, I will get back to you on Twitter. Appreciate that, bro. Big up to everyone for tuning in. If there's anything worth talking about later with Arsenal, we may do an early evening stream, but at the moment it's a bit quiet. I don't want to force content. Smash the likes on your way out, people. Manchester United 0, Manchester City 2. It was a Man City training session, people. Let's hope Arsenal handle their business tomorrow. We'll go above United with a victory tomorrow. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bless.